to always cut the ends off this onion thing here. Onions, I use onions in everything. If I get like spaghetti sauce in a jar, I just slice up an onion and put it in there. Slice up some peppers and put it in there, you know, just to make it more than what it is coming out of the jar. Because, you know, anybody can go to the store and buy spaghetti sauce in a jar, and it's pretty good. But if you start to add things to it and doctor it up, as we say, put some things in there that are different or you might not think of, you can make it your own, which is kind of cool. So you don't have to necessarily start it from scratch to get it happening. Got these onions, kind of smaller pieces here, so like so. And I got to watch it because whenever anybody that works with me sees me cooking, they panic because they see me slicing things with my hands. And in fact, I remember one of it was the second or third G3 I did with Steve Vai. I was making chicken salad right here, and I had this automatic spinning, slicing, cutting thing in the chicken, and I was grinding it up, and I went to put it in the water to clean it, and the blade was still spinning, and I put my finger on, and blood flew everywhere, and I thought I was going to have to cancel. I don't know if I was going to do it, and actually the whole piece of my finger came right off, and it's the main important finger for me to play with. So I didn't say anything to anybody. I wrapped it real tight in a Band-Aid and went to rehearsal anyway, and learned the songs, and by the time we were ready to go, it was okay. And then I told people, you know, I almost didn't make it. So we got our sliced up tomatoes and onions, our habaneros and jalapenos. I got the chicken here. Actually, I'm going to slice up the chicken a little bit too. Move these out of the way. You know, that's what this is for. Let me get this out of here. Put all my stuff in one bowl. I'll put the onions in this one separate because I'm going to go in first. Go. Clean up later. And I'll put the tomatoes in here so that they can. I've never done a cooking show before, so if I screw this up, it'll be all over YouTube. So okay, then that's that, and let's keep a little towel handy here. Then this chicken, I'm going to run a little water over it just because I can. A little bit, and we'll bring it back up here on this thing. And just came straight from Ralph's. Put it on here. So we're going to slice this up a little bit smaller. You can leave big pieces if you want, but generally when I make something like this, I'll save it for a while. You know, I'll make too much, and then I'll put it in jars and little containers, and then I'll have it in the fridge for a while. And they always say things are always better like a couple of days after because all the flavors get to run together more. And when my mother used to make her chili or spaghetti sauce or whatever, the second or third day it was always better. Same thing, I've got a giant turkey in my kitchen now. I was going to maybe try cooking a turkey for the video, but that takes too long. But I've done it before, and it's actually not too hard. And I don't know if they have turkeys in Japan or not. Can you buy turkeys in Japan? A whole frozen turkey. But since Ralph's across the street, they're redecorating and they're tearing the whole store apart, they had all these turkeys in the freezer. But they had these, they last a long time in the freezer, so they put them on special sale. So they were super cheap, these giant 24-pound turkey for like $10. So that I gotta get it. So I got it. I'm gonna cook it and make amazing turkey soup. I learned that one from my mom also. Basically, you just put everything imaginable in it and cook it down, and it's just fantastic. It's really cool. So maybe we'll do another cooking show with the turkey in there. So slicing up the chicken here, and then after I'm done with this, we're going to move over to the stove, and I'm going to start throwing stuff in there. And again, this is going to be really hot. So I should do one of these shows in Japan sometime and invite some people to actually try it. And we should keep the maybe a medical crew close by because some people are going to have to go to the hospital. It is hot. I actually took a bottle of, I'm not sure if I have it in my fridge here. Yeah, here it is right here. Dave's Insanity Sauce. Now if you see this on the internet and you buy it, really be careful. It's like a weapon. I mean literally, this stuff is so hot that, you know, that will end your night right there. That'll end your whole night. Okay, so I got my chicken chopped up, my onions ready to go, my tomatoes ready to go, my peppers ready to go, and my secret sauce ready to go. We're going to keep this out of there. This ain't going anywhere near. Because actually, if I put this in, it's useless. You can't even eat it. You could actually use it as a weapon. Matter of fact, a friend of mine that I got into curry from, Chef Saad Ghatzi from the Canard de Bombay, used to be on Ventura Boulevard in Studio City. He used to make 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10-star curry. Anything more than 4-star, they wouldn't serve you unless they knew you. The 6, 8, and 10-star curry, according to the New York Times, the 10-star curry was the hottest food in America. And every year he'd make a batch of 20-star curry, put it in bottles, and give it to his female customers as a weapon. And if some guy's attacking you, just shoot it in their face, and it's like that pepper spray. Basically, it's the same thing. So that's what I was saying before. If you touch your eyes or anything like that, it's going to really burn. That stuff there will take you right out. So it's really important. Okay, so I got all my stuff. So now we're going to move over to my stove here and start cooking some of this stuff up.